lawsuits, as the French might call it. I have no idea, but it sounds pretty Frenchy. Ain't going anywhere for a while? That's probably because you grabbed a Snickers, or a Nutella, or an Almond Joy, or an M&M, etc. Or any non-produce from the grocery store, frankly, because every processed food-like item in this country is a result of our patriotic capitalism, just as much as protesting against it is. 2 tablespoons of Nutella equals 1 serving, but 2 tablespoons of Nutella means 200 calories, which means 21 grams of sugar and 11 grams of fat. In order for any nut-based spread to be part of a healthy breakfast, no matter how much or how little you apply, the ratio of fibers, antioxidants, vitamins, enzymes, and proteins must combine to outweigh the amount of sugars, complex carbs, and fatty acids. Even the most nutritious store-bought bread by itself has a hard time doing this. The amount of sugar in Nutella greatly dominates its positive nutritional value 1,000-fold. Despite what people choose to believe, moderation does not equal healthy when your condiment is frosting, and it's sad to see how over 60 years of balanced meal advertising has made people think to the contrary. In fact, the only foods that do meet up to these expectations are your garden variety produce items like broccoli, lettuce, cucumbers, pretty much anything that an on-again, off-again dieter might stick in a salad. And that's not necessarily because it's bunny food. Ever heard of red slime? Many people will be surprised to find out that some of the high-fat content in ground beef is actually added into the cow after it dies, as a filler. And when you choose reduced fat, you're actually paying more to leave some of the fat out and not take it out. If that's not enough, Taco Bell has had recent history of intentionally adding sawdust as filler into their ground beef. Business is all about getting a substantial return for producing the cheapest, emptiest substance and claiming its tops. It is unfortunate to realize the checks and balances we've set up for these things can only go so far before impeding on our constitutional rights. And complaining/suing over this is just our way of having our Nutella frosted cake and eating it too. Does the naysay really matter anymore when we're still choosing to feed these so-called foods into our next generation's minds as a cultural norm? Balanced or not, it's inevitably part of our complete breakfast, and it always has been. Anyway, $3.5 million has been awarded to the American public as a result of a California lawsuit against the false advertising of this European-based diarrhea to be. If you're one of the millions of Americans who's indulged in this nutty, cocoa-y ambrosia in the last 3 years, and even if you weren't, go to NutellaClassActionSettlement.com for your chance to dip your hands in the sweet, hot, sticky cash bowl. $20 max per household, so get it while the getting's good.